Hi, my name's Kyle Knight, and I want to talk to you a bit about the Men's Zen series. So, men's mental health is something that is increasing a lot in this day and age, and I feel it's not taken as seriously for men as it is for women. Unfortunately, men will see it as if they're them coming forward as having any sort of mental health issues, they'll see it as them being weak, whereas they're looking at it they're looking at it wrong. So women, in my opinion, are the strong ones for coming out and saying that they do have their issues. Men shouldn't hide from it. Unfortunately, that's just the way a lot of men look at it. I've seen it firsthand. Unfortunately, my sister's boyfriend, 5 years ago, he was only 25, committed suicide. Obviously had his own stuff going on, his own battles that unfortunately he lost. The crazy thing was you wouldn't expect it from him. He was a nice, loving, outgoing guy. And yeah, so you just wouldn't have seen that he had his battles behind closed doors. But unfortunately he did, and like I said, he lost. So you see it a lot in the workplace, especially in the gym industry. So I work with obviously a lot of guys who think they have to be macho because they're in the gym industry. That they come across as these male dominant, confident sort of characters, when you can see that really they are very insecure. So guys tend to put on a front, don't know why. There's nothing wrong with having your insecurities. You'll find that a lot of time the guys that put others down are the ones that are having their own battles behind the closed doors. I've had my own. I'm not scared to admit it. Being a dad of four, at what I think is a young age, 32. Married, trying to start my own business. It's been hard, and it can weigh you down. And I started to doubt myself. It sounds crazy, but I started to wonder who I was. It sounds cliche, but that's how I felt. I feel like I used to be Mr. CrossFit, and family life took over for me, and for a bit I kind of lost who I was. Felt like I wasn't that Mr. CrossFit anymore, and I've always, because of my competitiveness, I've always felt like I need something, and kind of let it get in the way of my family life, which isn't great. If I could change it, I would have loved to, but sometimes, like I said, those battles you just can't help. But I realised that obviously my family are they're everything to me, and that's who I am. I'm a family man, and lucky for me, I won my battle. But unfortunately, not everybody wins their battles, and I just feel we need to put it out there a bit more so men know that they can reach out for that help, so they can start trying to win their battles and they don't have to fight it alone. One other thing I do want to touch upon before I do go is this whole "it's just banter" sort of era. A lot of guys will put their friends down or people in their workplace down, and just because they say it's just banter at the end, they feel like they can get away with it, and I feel like that that kind of needs to go, because not everybody, not everybody's as strong as everybody else, so not everybody can take this so-called banter. When it gets personal, it's not banter, it's personal, and it hurts, and I feel like we need to get away from that as guys. Banter's banter, but if you're attacking someone's personal appearance, personal problems, something they've done, you just got to be careful not to cross that line, because you may not realise, but you may be hurting someone and just knocking them a few steps back in their own battle. But yeah, so main thing for me is, guys, don't be afraid to come forward with your problems. Speak to someone, speak to a friend. It all starts somewhere. Speak to your partner, whoever you feel comfortable speaking to about your battle.